Hey guys, welcome back to your review channel. Today I'm looking at a really cool item. It's called a Stirling engine. Now I'm sure you've seen a lot of videos out there, and I wanted to pick one up because I just love the way these work, the way the technology is. It's really cool. I want to show you what it looks like. It's made out of brass. It's got a flywheel. It has a little generator in the back. Has a little USB connector, and it does come. This one comes with a little light. There's all different ones out there, but this one's really cool. I love the way it works. External combustion engine. That's what that is. It uses a candle or a flame to actually heat up the chamber here. This is it heats up the heat. It's like a heat exchanger. So this gets hot, and over here is the cold side. And we got two pistons here in the L shape. Let me just turn around and just show you a little bit about this little cool little device. And here's the back of it. Here's a little generator I was telling you about. Here's a flywheel, and it's connected with a little rubber band that connects to this generator. That puts it around 3.5, I think it's watts. Not too much, very little, but enough to like charge your phone. You know, you need about 5 watts average for a phone, but 3.5 will still charge your phone. That's what it'll do once it's revved up to its maximum speed. So it's got two pistons, piston here, piston there. This is the cold side. This gets hot, and then you get a centrifugal force going on with the hot and the cold exchanging like this back and forth. You can just see how that works. And it just, once it starts rolling with the flywheel, it just rocks and rolls. It's very, very cool. So if you like someone who loves, if you know someone who likes science or engines or just a cool doodad for him or her, it doesn't really matter. I think it's really a really cool device. So I'm just going to show you how to get going with it. And very simple to use, not to be afraid of something like this. So all you really need is basic isopropyl alcohol, which I have right here. What we'll do is we'll just fill up this container here. Fill of alcohol. We'll fill this with alcohol. This is a little container. You don't have to put a lot in. You just put a little bit in. That's all you really need. Just a little bit. I'm just going to put a little in just to show you so I can test it for you. And then just put this little wick in here. This wick goes in here. The wick wicks up the alcohol. Okay, up wick. And then we'll heat up this chamber. As this chamber gets hot, creates heat inside the chamber. The gases will expand and contract with the hot and the cold, and bam, boom, it'll start rocking and rolling. It's pretty much that easy. So super easy to use. Let me just show you. Let me just light this up, and I just wanted to make a quick video and to show you about this. I like this. This is a really cool little item, and we just light this up. It just lights right up. You can see that. Now that's lit, and let me just shut the light off so you can see better. There we go, and shut this light off so you can see. I have that lit, and it's underneath the tube here. So what's going to happen is it's going to create heat and expansion, contraction, and it was going to get this into, because this is the cold side, this is the hot side. Now what's going to happen is gases in here, and the gases will expand and contract with the cold, and it's really just a fun little, I will call it a little toy, but I don't really call it a really cool item. Or any guy or any gal, anybody who likes mechanical, anybody who likes engines, anybody who likes science is definitely going to love this guy. So I think you go ahead and pick this up. I think it's going to be a really cool device. Now it takes a few minutes to warm up that side. It's already hot enough already. You can see, just like that, it already starts rocking and rolling that quickly, pretty fast actually. So in the back has a little LED light. Let me just show you that. This gives you a little LED light so you can indicate that there's power coming out of it, which is really fun. And it's just a fun little thing. And you won't get hurt because this is an external combustion engine, not internal. That means there's not a lot of pressure. You can stop it with your finger because you barely, the pressure dynamics is not as high. With the combustion engine, you wouldn't be able to do that. But with this, you can. And it's just that fun to run. You can see that. And also, I'll have a little, they give you a little, some of the kits have lights. This one has a little light with it. You can plug it in and you can see how it's powering that light, which will power your phone. That's pretty much how that is. That's a fun little thing. I definitely love this. I recommend it. It's not too big. I'll get you some quick measurements of this, and then I'll wrap up the video. But I think this is really one of the funnest little things out there. Shut that off. And I'll give you some quick dimensions. About 6.5 inches long. Depth is approximately about 4 inches, and your height is approximately about 4.5 inches total. And that's what I have for you guys. So there you go. Real simple to use, fun, and the hotter it gets, it's going to run more efficiently. It's just pretty much how this works. I think it's a really cool little item. Guys, if you enjoyed this quick review, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I think it's one of the coolest things out there. Great for any novice, any adult. Stocking stuffers, Father's Day, Mother's Day, it doesn't really matter. Someone who loves engines and loves playing with all of this types of cool stuff, I think I recommend this 1000%. So check it out. There'll be a link over here, QR code. Go ahead and purchase that. I do get a small commission, as you do know. It costs you nothing. It does help out my channel, and I really do appreciate that. And then the one side note, sometimes you might need a little bit of oil if you run it a real long time. Just oil the pivot points, maybe once a month or so if you're running it a real lot. If not, it's really you don't have to do that as often. But that's just a side note, and that's what I have for you guys. So again, click those links. I really do appreciate it. Subscribe to the channel, like and share. It means a lot to me. That's how you can thank me for making videos like this here. All I ask you to do is subscribe, share, and like the video, and I really appreciate your time. Hope it brought you some value. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you at the next review. And this is super cool, guys. I love it.